evening, Broadwater County Sheriff heard from people in the north end of the county about what they want to see from public safety services and how they want to see them funded.
MTN's Jonathan Ambarian is live in the studio now with more on tonight's community meeting.
Evelyn, Andy, tonight's meeting was held in Winston. The sheriff laid out his office's financial situation as he prepares to ask voters for additional support. Broadwater County Sheriff Win Meehan says the county's current public safety funding structure isn't sustainable. On Tuesday, he talked to residents at a community meeting at the Big Bull in Winston about the services his office can currently provide and what it would take to continue or expand that service.
Well, I think everybody knows that there's a financial problem coming up, and we're going to have to find a funding solution for that. But also with that, we want to be able to provide the service that the people want.
Meehan has argued for several years that too much of his office's budget comes from money for holding other counties' inmates in the Broadwater County Jail. That revenue is expected to drop dramatically in the next year. When Lewis and Clark County finishes its jail expansion and takes back its own inmates, Meehan estimates Broadwater County will lose more than $600,000. He's currently planning to ask voters to approve a public safety levy to ensure they won't have to reduce services. Winston residents at Tuesday's meeting said they'd like to see a greater patrol presence in northern Broadwater County and that they understand the sheriff's office's needs. But they're concerned about the idea of property taxes going up, and they want to consider all options to find funding. The county will have until March 9th to submit a proposed levy for the June ballot. Meehan said a levy to cover the expected shortfall would increase taxes about $132 a year on a $200,000 home. But he wants to use the feedback from these meetings to determine what he can put before voters.
There's nothing real definitive at this juncture, and a lot of it's more speculation on what it might look like. I haven't heard anybody say, yeah, let's get rid of our cops, let's shut down our law enforcement, let's close down our jail. No one said that.
Now, this was the second of 3 meetings around Broadwater County. The third will be tomorrow night in Townsend. It will begin at 6 p.m. in the library community room. The Sheriff's Office is also conducting an online survey. You can find a link to that on our website. In the studio, I'm Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.